Did it just count down? And I didn't tell it to? I'm back. I ain't gonna laugh. I'm going back to work early, so I was out all day and get off first. We honor all the feminine energies that surround thee. Everything's feminine. Everything. We're grateful that we're going to acknowledge that the wheat is being separated from the tap. Yes. We got one of the tribes back. My aunt, my grandmama, mom, sister, copperhead, light, copper face, pale, children is back in the fold. Y'all call them gingers. See, my daddy had the ultraviolet fro, that dark purple, that we call black. My hair never been black. My mama, because I really looked at that picture, I'm like, wait a minute, had ginger. I wonder why when she colored her hair, we called it red. It looked orange, but we call that red. Y'all call it blonde. We put blonde on. I should go red. Now I understand why every time I try to highlight my hair, it go red. You know how long I leave it in to get this? And it only right here. You know why it's right here? Because that's where my gray started. That's only real, not gray, I'm sorry. My apologies. We don't gray. We have silver or white. But me last name Irish. Me got freckles on me legs and on me feet. My dad got freckles on the leg and on the feet. His mama got freckles on the leg and on the feet. And I got the little bitty feet. Yes, the leprechaun is home. And we got the pot to good. The leprechaun wanted us because they know we going to love them as we showed them already. And then you, the other one, who did not show no love to neither of us. I'm not going to cuss. Not today. We just finna read the Mock Turtle story on chapter 9 that we said we was coming forth to do last week, and then we changed it to this week because this my week off. I celebrated the 5-0. We went live Sunday. We was recouping for the last 2 days. I had fun. If certain ones, one day I would have had more fun. A little longer because I almost had to pin me somebody else. We're not going to go on there. We went down the other video. But anywho, I'm ready to lay down. I just can't get back in here. And I got to go right back out in the morning. So I want to do this. And I'm about to lay down and get a little dream eye. But yes, the ones y'all call ginger. You can't say, I can say it. Because ginger mean red. Nigga. And you take that G-I-N and flip it. That N-I-G. Oh, what's the back part? G-E-R. We got it. You see it. I've been saw it. My hair is green because like I said, it's red. And I put blue in it. And then I put the light on top to pull it out. And it turned green. Because red and blue makes what color? Green. Oh, we record on Twitch too. We live on Twitch. Yeah. Now, we live on Twitch now. Welcome to the Rabbit Hole Radio. We already did our introduction on YouTube. We forgot to push the button. How y'all do? Y'all can see the color. Y'all see, you see it good over there. They let us play with the colors over here. And I got mine on contrast. Ain't no filters. You just play with the color. What I see, how I see myself. I like it dark. So I made it dark. It's light over here. But you can see the green. And the blue. And the red. So when I came in Sunday, as I put in the video that I posted dedicated to them, because please come over here. You see any of you ginger spice, because you know when you take ginger, it's the color of them on the outside. Look at it. You take it, throw it in the blender and see what color it turns. Red. It's no coincidence because it's our word. It's our word, and it's Naga. Like Nagasaki. What did they do in Nagasaki? They dropped a bomb on me, baby. Oklahoma. They dropped the everywhere. All truths are coming out. The gig is up. It's over. It's over. It's over. I'm not gonna be on here long. See, we ain't got nothing on. We got Tweety Bird on. We got Tweety Bird. Cause I say I'm finna go to bed. I won't play. We got Tweety Bird on. You know the bird. Chip, 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 chip. We telling that motherfucker thing. But yes, please. My cinnamon spice, oh so nice. Moonlight babies. You're welcome to the right. Cause I got some shit to tell you. A lot of stuff we already aware of and know. You could have been came to the cookout. You been invited. We just didn't know we had to extend it like that. We been new. Y'all see, they showing their pictures. They see how we treat them. Like us. Because that's what they is. A reflection of us. We copperface, they copper antennas. The hair's the antennas of the nervous system extension of on the outside the body. And when you look at them, they look like us. And they got to be discussed. Didn't sound like it went up louder. That's why I do start off low. Yeah, I had to get that off. Cause that made me feel some type of way. Like for real. We come in and the first thing I see is the word on real Kaya. I'm like I say, y'all know I've been banned 3 weeks. Really a month. I took me 3 weeks off. I posted last week. I posted that video that I messed up and posted the second chapter twice. So I went and found the third chapter, which I knew was recorded, and I reposted it on Wednesday. So y'all had it too. And now we finna do chapter 9. And we finna start a new thing. Cause my friends, my tribal BL stars. I ain't even finished. Look at that. I did that this week. I did this week. It's almost gone. Oh no, I'm sorry, this last week. No, this last month. This last month. I did this week. And it's halfway done. I did this in the last 2 days. Sunday, Monday when I got up. I've been writing ever since Tuesday. This is Monday and Tuesday. Good Monday and Tuesday. You did. Good Monday and Tuesday. You see? You see? Good Monday and Tuesday. Let me show you. This all Monday. This is what we got left. This is what we did in 2 days. We did half this. We got some stories for you. We got some poetry for you. I had to go investigate. And when I investigate, I get back. I get it back. I investigate it. I be right back. Give me 1 second. I need to light an incense and I need to go. Tinker. apologies. But it's not good to hold nothing. I'll put some earrings on. Like my insect. Like, give me a sec. I had one lit, but it went out already. I've been finding myself doing this 2 or 3 times a day since I've been on. Very relaxing. And I started back lighting my candles. Putting them energies out there. I was gonna open my violin, but I just didn't get around to it. But as I was stating, excuse them why. As I was stating, I came in a little before midnight. As you know, Cinderella supposed to be in the house. You're supposed to be out the body before midnight. You're supposed to be back in it before dawn. You know. And I saw it. I looked at the videos. I made the video. Because I was in a whole nother mindset. Because I had a ball. And off the things I ain't drink too much. But anyway. I went on TikTok. And I went looking for all of them. And I cried all night. Well, the rest of the night into the morning. I didn't go to bed. I didn't actually lay down for 12 more hours. So I was up 24 hours after I found this out. When I came in, when I eventually lay down, it was like 1:30 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Because I wanted to go to every single person, gingers, y'all call them. You better not say it. Only I can ginger. They're my gingers. My ginger. Ginjana. Jenna. What we call our nigga. So they Jenna. The Jennas. The Jennas. I went to every one who had posted a video that I could find until I started seeing them double and said something and let them know how fucking beautiful they was and how good and happy I was that they've been told some of the truth. Because I want you to come over here. I'm going to tell you everything else. This what this for. This was for y'all. Because y'all got some shit. Y'all need to know some things. Like, I want to give you your meaning back. See, I had one try me. That's something that night, one of them that was calling y'all out y'all name, calling y'all dog and all that shit, push me. This little young muff pushed me. Just, and took her 2 friends and her and got in a circle and got on the floor and started dancing. Oh, fuck, I collected myself, don't snap. Went over there, pulled her out her circle, got in her face and told her, bitch, don't you ever put your motherfucking hands on me. What the fuck you think you is? I said, I'm here. I had my little ribbon on. What ribbon? I had my ribbon on. See? I had my ribbon on. I had money all up in my chest. My cousin and the friend, my girl went out with, and some people, she just put the dollars to $5. They just all in my, hanging out. I had my bodysuit on. I ended up putting a bodysuit on because what I had on, I had to change. But anyway, I said, I'm here celebrating my 50th birthday. I'm enjoying myself. I said, I will beat your ass out here. And I meant that shit. I would have had her pent up. I would have waited. Oh, she went in the bathroom and went in the stall and choked her ass out. And her friends would have to come look for her. You don't push us. And she do what? Her friends did this as soon as I came over. You saw her. You saw her just push her arm out. And no, excuse me, when you bump into somebody, no, this bitch pushed me. And she won't push nobody else. That look like that. You don't push nobody who cute. It's dark. I love that face. Cute, out having fun, shapely, got a big ass, big legs, and look, you don't, nah. She won't no more. Not the way I transformed on her, and I bit her ass. When she went home and got away from her friends, she felt that bite. She bled. She spiritually bled because I bit the fuck out of her. But anywho, y'all need to get y'all mean back, my gingers, my folk. Cause I got that sentiment hell. My hair always been red. I hair was brown. When we go to the swimming pool, it turned gold. When it get bleachers, it turned gold. Yeah. We the pot of gold. Y'all look at the Leprechaun movie. That's all I'm gonna say. See where they put it at. Look at the Leprechaun movie. Who hood is in the hood? Why? Ask questions. But y'all need y'all mean back. Then they wouldn't been fucking with y'all because they have been known that we get 2 or 3 y'all and snatch y'all. Yeah, they don't see you get your mean. Get your bean back. I'm gonna show you how to get your mean back. Please come over here and talk to Moma Bumby. I invite all y'all in here. All y'all welcome over here. Every single one of you. Every single fucking one of you welcome over here. It's crazy. I work because skin folk ain't kinfolk. Skin folk ain't kinfolk. We from the same souls. We got the same soul tribe. Them 13 grandmamas. Yeah, I've been writing. God damn it. And I went I researched and I've been writing. I got it for you. I got names. Yes. We putting it together. But let's get into this book because we 20 minutes in, we 15 on now. Because like I said, I got some other stuff to do, like rest. Because I'm going back early. I'm supposed to go back Tuesday. I'm going back Sunday. Get them 6 days. Because I'm going to do what I got to do. I got to get up, take care of what I got to take care of. So I can do this. And then I can do that. Get these out there. Do this other stuff. I see my books, earners, and coming out speaking to the youth and starting this. My Pay Forward Mentorship Foundation. Yes. I'm on it. I ain't talked the same since I came through that 5-0 portal. They came home, saw that, just my whole life, everything got flipped right side up again. Because I was in the underworld. I'm underground, but I was in the underworld. Because the shit I saw there, you grown ass, fuck motherfucker, old ass nigglets that go out to these places to prey on these young girls. I don't care what skin suit they in. We seen your nasty asses. Oh, y'all nasty. Like one kept telling me, I don't wear no. Nigga, you don't wear no girl. You finna be a whore. You came out here to play with these young girls who don't know no better and want to play with you. Because they don't know what they're getting into. Nasty ass. You nasty motherfuckers. You nasty. I saw you. I just want you to know I saw you. You nasty. Nasty. Not finna say what nasty shit they did, but they nasty. Go look at the other video. Let's start this. I think I can read from here. I'll leave it down here. Yeah. The mock turtle story. Because I never read my glasses. I'm reading my glasses on today. Because I can see it from up here. Because it make me have me see far. If I take them off, try to read close, I can't do it close. No, it's too strong. You can't think how glad I am to see you again, you dear old thing, said the Duchess, as she tucked her arm affectionately into Alice's, and they walked off together. I was very glad to find her in such a pleasant temper and thought to herself that perhaps it was only the pepper that had made her so savage when they met in the kitchen. When I'm a duchess, she said to herself, not in a very hopeful tone, though, I won't have any pepper in my kitchen at all. Soup does very well without. I'm finna start yawning, y'all. I feel it. Ugh. I'm tired. You know, I'm reading. I'm tired. You know how it go. That's why people read it when they go to bed. When they go to bed quicker. Maybe it's always pepper that makes people hot-tempered. She went on, very much pleased at having found out a new kind of rule and vinegar that makes them sour, and calamine that makes them bitter, and barley sugar. And then she said, and barley sugar and such things that make children sweet temper. I only wish people knew that. Then they wouldn't be so stingy about it, you know? She had quite forgotten the Duchess by the time and was a little startled when she heard her voice close to her ear. Let me show you this big head chick. The Duchess. She's something to tomorrow. She is something to, isn't she? Isn't she? I need to make this one of my things so I can use this as cover this story. If I linger on here long enough, maybe if I leave up here long enough, maybe they'll, what they call it when they auto-generate your thumbnail. You're thinking about something, my dear, and that makes you forget to talk. I can't tell you just now that the more that is, but I shall remember it. Perhaps it hasn't won, Alice ventured to remark. Tut, tut, child, said the Duchess. Tut, 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 child, said the Duchess. Everything's got a moral. There's no morals in the jungle. It's only you can find it. And she squeezed herself up closer to Alice's side as she spoke. Alice did not much like keeping so close to her, first, because the Duchess was very ugly. And secondly, did she not say? And so he drew like the mint. And she said the Duchess is very ugly. In the way it's italic, she's very ugly. I know I said it correctly. And secondly, because she was exactly the right height to rest her chin upon Alice's shoulder, it was an uncomfortable sharp chin. However, she did not like to be rude, so she bore it as much as she could. The game's going on rather better now, she said, by the way, keeping up the conversation a little. 'Tis so, said the Duchess, and moral of that is, 'tis love. 'Tis love. What's all this 'tis? That makes the world go around. Somebody said, Alice whispered, that is done by everybody minding their own business. Well, it means much the same thing, said the Duchess, digging her sharp little chin into Alice's shoulders as she added, and the moral of that is, take care of the sense, and the sounds will take care of themselves. How fond she is of finding morals in things, Alice thought to herself. I dare you wondering why I don't put an arm around your waist, the Duchess said after a pause. The reason is that I'm doubtful about the temper of your flamingos. Shall I try to experiment? He might bite, Alice consciously replied, not feeling at all anxious to have the experiment tried. Very true, said the Duchess. Flamingos and mustard both bite. And the moral of that is, birds of a feather flock together. Only mustard isn't a bird, Alice remarked. Right as usual, said Duchess. What's a clear way you having of putting things? It's a mineral, I think, said Alice. Of course it is, said Duchess, who seems ready to agree to everything that Alice says. There's a large mustard by there. Okay, well, we know mustard. We say mustard. Y'all think of mustard. And when you're talking about the mustard, put it out of me. That mustard was M-U-S-T-R, which means a symbol. There's a large mustard mine near here, and the moral of that is, the more there is of mine, the less there is of yours. Oh, I know, exclaimed Alice, who had not attended this last remark. It's a vegetable. It doesn't look like one, but it is. I quite agree with you, said the Duchess, and the moral of that is, be what you will seem to be, or you'll like it put more simply. Never imagine yourself not to be otherwise than that it might appear to others that we were or might have been not otherwise than what you have been would have appeared to them to be otherwise. Yeah, this ain't like playing with these words. Yeah. I think I should understand that better, Alice said very politely, if I had it written down, but I quite follow it as you say it. There's nothing what I said if I choose, said Duchess replied in a pleasant tone. Ugh. Well, this was different. I picked a different Mozart. Bashar. Pray don't trouble yourself to say it any longer than that, said Alice. Oh, don't talk about trouble, said the Duchess. I make you a present of everything. I said it's a cheap sort of present, thought Alice. I'm glad they don't give birthday presents like that. But she did not venture to say it out loud. Thinking again, the Duchess asked, with another dig of her sharp little chin. I'm right to think, said Alice sharply, for she was beginning to feel a little worried. Just about as much right, said the Duchess, as pigs have to fly, and But here, to Alice's great surprise, the Duchess' voice died away, even in the middle of her favorite word, moral, and the arm that was linked into hers began to tremble. Alice looked up, and there stood the Queen in front of them, with her arms folded, frowning like a thunderstorm. Mm. Mm. A fine day, Your Majesty, the Duchess began. That's the low, weak voice. A fine day, Your Majesty. Mm-hmm. Now I give you fair warning, shouted the Queen, stamping on the ground as she spoke. Either you or your head must be off, and that is about half nor time. Take your choice. This crazy. The Duchess took her choice and was gone in a moment. Let's go on with the game, the Queen said to Alice, and Alice was too much frightened to say a word, but slowly followed her back to the croquet ground. The other guests had taken advantage of the Queen's absence and were resting in the shade. However, the moment they saw her, they hurried back to the game, the Queen merely remarking that a moment's delay will cost them their lives. All this, what is that? Why is that? Why the Queen of Hearts wants to cut off your head when you don't do what the fuck she say? Huh? Why she want to take your head off if you don't do what the fuck she say? Why is that? Why is that? They look different because, I got these blue glasses. Y'all like that? Let me see if I can change it on here. No, we're not going to touch it. Because it just counted down without me asking it to do such a thing. All the time they were playing, the Queen never left off quarreling with the other players and shouting, off with their heads, or off with their head. Off with his head, or off with her head. Those whom she sentenced were taken to custody by the soldiers, who of course had to leave off being archers to do this. So by the end of the half an hour or so, there was no archers left, and all the players except the King, the Queen, and Alice were in custody and under sentence of execution. Then the Queen left off quite out of breath and said to Alice, have you seen the mock turtle yet? No, said Alice. I don't even know what a mock turtle is. It's the thing mock turtle soup is made from, said the Queen. I never saw one or heard of one, Alice, said Alice. Come on then, said the Queen, and he should tell you his history. As they walked off together, Alice heard the King say in a low voice to the company generally, you are all pardoned. Come, that's a good thing, she said to herself, and she had felt quite unhappy at the number of executions the Queen had ordered. And the King pardoned all of them. I'll be back in one moment, y'all. Give me a second. Hey, if I got somebody viewing. Excuse the moi, pardon me. I think I can see better if I read. Since we read Alice Underground, we're going to do it in the dark. Y'all got enough light. Where did we leave off it? They can't have pardon everybody. Yeah, all our partner. Come there is a good thing, she said to herself. She had felt quite unhappy at the number of executions the queen had ordered. They very soon came upon a Gryphon, lying fast asleep in the sun. If you don't know what a Gryphon is, look at the picture. Up, lazy thing, said the queen, and take this young lady to see the mock turtle and to hear his history. I must go back to see after some executions I have ordered. And she walked off, leaving Alice alone with the Gryphon. Alice did not quite like the look of the creature, but on the whole, she thought it would be quite as safe to stay with as to go after that savage queen. So she waited. And here's a picture of him. To my viewer who just came on, we're reading. We're on chapter 9. If you'd like to see the other chapters, it's on Rabbit Hole Radio on YouTube under the show. It's a playlist for it. The Gryphon sat up and rubbed its eyes, and then it watched the queen till she was out of sight. Then it chuckled. What fun, said the Gryphon, half to herself, half to Alice. What is this fun, said Alice. Why, she, said the Gryphon. It's all her fancy that they never execute nobody, you know. Come on. Everybody says, come on here, thought Alice, and she went slowly after it. I never was so ordered about in all my life. Never. They had not gone far before they saw the mock turtle in the distance, sitting sad, lonely on this little ledge of rock. And as they came nearer, Alice could hear him singing as if his heart would break. She pitied him deeply. What is his sorrow? She asked the Gryphon, and the Gryphon answered, very nearly the same words as before. It's all his fancy that he hasn't got no sorrow. Just, come on. See, when you look at movies, it don't do justice like books, like Harry Potter. I never watched the movies, but I read most of all the books except the last 2 or 3. I know when it couldn't live up to what my imagination. It could not. So they went up to the mock turtle, who looked at them with large eyes full of tears, but said nothing. This here young lady, said the Gryphon, she wants to know your history. She do. I'll tell it to her, said the mock turtle in a deep, hollow tone. Sit down, both of you, and don't speak a word till I finish. So they sat down, and nobody spoke for some minutes. Alice thought to herself, I don't see how he can't even finish if he doesn't begin. But she waited patiently. Once, said the mock turtle at last with a deep sigh, I was a real turtle. These words were followed by a very long silence, broken only by occasional explanation of hickory from the Gryphon, and the constant heavy sobbing of the mock turtle. Alice was very nearly getting up and saying, thank you, sir, for your interesting story, but she could not help thinking there must be more to come, so she sat still and said nothing. When we were little, the mock turtle went on at last, more calmly, though she's sobbing a little now and then. We went to school in the sea. The master was an old turtle who used to call him Tortoise. Why did you call him Tortoise if he wasn't one? Alice asked. We call him Tortoise because he taught us, said the mock turtle angrily. Really, you are very dull. torches. You ought to be ashamed of yourself for asking such a simple question, added the griffin. And then they both sat silent and looked at her, poor Alice, who felt ready to sink into the earth. At last the griffin said to the mock turtle, drive on. Not go on. Drive on. Drive on, old fella. Don't be all day about it. And he went on with those words. Yes, we went to school in the sea, though you mayn't believed it. I never said I didn't, interrupted Alice. You did, said the mock turtle. Hold your tongue, added the griffin. Before Alice could speak again, the mock turtle went on. We had the best of education. Oh, that's why we call them mock turtle. It's a turtle in a shell. It's the shell and arms of a turtle. But that look like a donkey or a cow head. It's some type of other animal inside. So mock, like, means it's pretending like a mock trial. Because we did a mock trial when I was in college in criminal justice class. And I won my case. When the lawyers, you're pretending. So it's a mock turtle. Because it's not a real. So who the fuck can put this animal inside a turtle shell? That's what this is. Okay. We had the best of educations. In fact, we went to school every day. I've been to a day school too, said Alice. You need to be so proud of all that. With extras, asked the mock turtles a little anxiously. Yes, said Alice. We learned French and music and washing, said the mock turtle. Certainly not, said Alice indignantly. Ah, then yours wasn't a really good school, said the mock turtle in a tone of great relief. Now at ours, they had the end of the bill. French, music, and washing extra. You couldn't have wanted it much, said Alice, living at the bottom of the sea. I couldn't afford to learn it, said the mock turtle with a sigh. I only took the regular course. What was that? Inquired Alice. Reeling and writing, of course, to begin with. Reeling, R-W-E-L-I-N-G, and writing, R-I-I-T-H, right thing, R-I-I-T, with R-I-I in thing, writing, of course, to begin. The mock turtle replied, and then the different branches of arithmetic, ambition, distraction, unification, and derision. I never heard of euglyphication, Alice ventured to say. What is that? The griffin lifted up both its paws in surprise. What? Never heard of? Oh, wait a minute. Uglifying. Uglification. Uglifying. You never heard of uglifying? It explains, you know what to beauty is? I suppose. Yes, said Alice doubtfully. It means to make anything prettier. Uglifying. Who ain't finna use some of these goddamn words now? Because you know these words from the 1800s, the late 1800s, when he created his little piece. Alice Adventures Underground, he called it. Renamed by Macmillan, Alice Adventures in Wonderland. Well then, the griffin went on, if you don't know what to uglify is, you are a simpleton. Alice did not feel encouraged to ask any more questions about it, so she turned to the mock turtle and said, what else have you to learn? Well, there was mystery, the mock turtle replied, counting off the subjects of his floppers. Mystery, ancient and modern, with seography, then drawling. The drawling master was an old cougar ill that used to come once a week. He taught us drawling. sketching, and fainting in chorus. What was that like? Said Alice. Well, I can't show it to you myself, said Mock Turtle. Said, I'm too stiff, and the Griffin never learned it. Hadn't time, said the Gryphon. I went to the classic masters, though. He was an old crab, he was. I never went to him, the Mock Turtle said with a sigh. He taught laughing and grief. They used to say, you are taught to be emotional. Emotions are energies. Emotion, which are different chemicals that go through our bodies that make us behave a certain way. They had to make you learn. This is happy. This is sad. This is... You're taught to be emotional. Sit with yourself and know who you really is and how you feel. Listen. He taught us drawing, sketching, and fainting in chords. What was that like? Said, well, so he did, said the Gryphon, sighing in his turn, and both creatures hid their face in their paws. And how many hours a day did you do lessons? Said Alice in a hurry to change the subject. 10 hours the first day, said the Mock Turtle. 9 the next, and so on. What a curious plan, explained Alice. That's the reason they're called lessons, the Griffin remarked, because they lesson from day to day. Because when I look at the word, that's what I see, less on. Just like when you ask questions, y'all say questions. I say questions. Because that I-O-N, you know, that's that beam that they send at ships to disarm them and take the electricity out and fucking Star Wars. That's called an ion blast. You follow me? So question on is quest, ion. And he's saying lessons on. So each day they learn less and less. So it went 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. The whole point of reading is to educate. I'm reading it because of my name and what I can interpret it to give you smaller morsels of understanding from my perspective and my perception. Because that's what I'm here for. To enlighten those who would like to be enlightened. We read and we talk shit over here. But I'm so excited. So excited. For my cinnamon bun, velvet cake, strawberry shortcake. Annie! Let me finish on that couple sentences. I'll figure right out. Let me put a pause in that. Put a bookmark in that. From day to day. This was quite a new idea to Alice, and she thought it a little before she made her next remark. Then the 11th day must have been a holiday. Of course it was, said the Mock Turtle. And how did you manage on 12? Alice went eagerly. That's enough about lessons, the widow interrupted in a very decided tone. Tell her something about the games now. And that brings us to chapter 10, the lobster's quadrille. And we will read that when we come forth. Wednesday's not checking. Yeah. That this coming up, Diaz of Mercury, on the next strong, in 7 parsecs from now. I'd rather say parsecs like they do in, because rotation in a year. I'm sorry, use Star Wars lingo. That's the reason I'm watching it, because this time that they got us on it, I'm not in the days. I'm not weak. But what I had put a pause in. Annie. What color was Annie? What color was Annie's hair? We know Raggedy Ann. I had a Raggedy Ann doll. Raggedy Ann dolls were made from fucking rags. Think about it. The patterns that's on them. I sat in my bed and thought about this ever since all this took place from when it came to me this weekend. Most others knew about it last weekend, I'm guessing, when it went viral or whatever, when the girl said, Ginger is blacks now. I don't consider myself black. I'm copperface. I know who the fuck I am. I know who my grandparents were. I know who Landis is. I know what the gold and the silver coin, all that. I know that we in yeah, all that. I know. Having knowledge and understanding the knowledge that you have and applying it to your life is wisdom. And I'm the wise one. That's why I'm here. You did? So Annie, the orphanage, all the orphanages, their heads was covered. We ain't see their hair. The little rascals up. Who the fuck is? Yeah, you stole them. They stole them because they wanted to make them. See, the pretendians want to pretend with all the people around the world and put their seeds in the forefront. But you couldn't see those like you can't see us. Because we already come in every color of the rain by cipher. You know, bow is just bow of us. It's a cipher. I stand in ciphers. I don't stand on squares. Sons of Ma. But I've been writing a lot. I can't wait. Let me give y'all a taste. Because I always read a poem at the end. I'm going to give y'all a taste of one of my poems that I wrote yesterday. And the day before yesterday. The day before. There we go with the day. The night before. So we're just going to make it night. The night before, because it was at night, because I was up to 3 o'clock in the morning. And let's go in the middle, because I'm at I'm on chapter 13. They poems, but it's spoken word. My spoken word is poetic, but it's spoken word. Okay, I just read. I can read this one. I read volume 13. Or I say 1.3. See, ain't no number higher than 9. So when I go up now, I use that decimal point. I use the decimal point after 9. Because 9, then 1.0. Because ain't nothing higher than 9. Feminine, either the word in F-E-M-I-N-I-N-E. I just put the number 9. Fem, me, mommy. Told y'all. I've been telling y'all for 2-3 years. The mama's coming now. Fucking a hurricane hit St. Louis. That's a city. They outside looking at the looking at the tornado. I'm sorry. A hurricane is a tornado on water. They looking at the tornado. A tornado is a hurricane. A dry hurricane on land. Typhoon. They looking at it. They didn't understand the damage and what it was and how close it was. It get before it until they saw roofs coming off across them, and then they started screaming closer. I was like, this shit messed up, fucked up. But I've been telling y'all, Mama said, drink water and get no water. Fast, goddammit. Take that shit off your head. I cut all my nails off. I only got my pinkies, cause it's just the new moon, so I'm gonna let them grow fresh. So I reset. Told you I walked through the portal. I reset. We reset the hair. We reset the nails. We did the toes too. We do reset, especially the new moon, because everything's gonna grow. But it's posted in the post. It's what they call it, community. In my community post, it's posted about Saturn just went into Pisces, without of Pisces into Aries. Because see, it go through the whole body. Aries is the top of the head, Pisces the feet. It just left the feet and it's back in the head. Starting over again. And the wheat is being pulled from the checkers. It's 6,000 years. You see? So who you be with is who you gonna be with. You ain't got to choose a side. The side, it has already been chosen. You did. Whether you paying attention to it or not. Because I already, when you get pulled out of the map, I'm like, oh, there goes another one. Another one bite the dust. Another one bite the dust. Hey, hey. Can't be queen. She told you she was coming back, but didn't believe, oh no. Now she about to tear it up, and your ass got to go. Are you ready? Are you ready for mama? What she gonna do? She about here and she told you she about to get you. Another one bite the dust. Another one bite the dust. And another one did, and another one did. Another one bit the dust. She gonna get you too. Another one bite the dust. Okay, that's enough of that. Shut up. I'm sorry. I'm happy and sad because shit, Jericho's about to fall down. The Red Sea, the canyon, we gonna be soon. You ain't gonna keep hiding us and hiding the truth from us, you see. They hid God from you. Let me turn this on. They hid God from us. I know who I is. Do you know who you be? Needed some water. Drink that water. WATA. Drink that water. Make your skin say hey. Do you see fit that? I've been in the realm from the stars. I fell down here in 75. What it be, what it is, y'all. Okay. The number feared by the colonizers and revered by the wise. The mother's number, the moon's number, the number of return. Because you know number 13 is the serpent charm of the goddess. Y'all always trying to make everything him. She. You see how he is inside of she. I took the S off your chest. I snatched it off and put it back in front of her name. Yeah, because it's going to flip and bout because we just changed the game. Hickory dickory dock. Ain't no motherfucking clock. Send a mouse up in my house. I send my cat to eat it right up. Yeah, that part. The womb of the mothers. It began in darkness. Not the absence of light, but the presence of all that is. In the center of that dark womb, before time could walk, before stars could shout, there were the mothers. They didn't speak. In words, they sang each note a blueprint, each harmony a heartbeat. Flame, they breath. Tiamat birthed the waters from her tears, the sky from her bones, mountains, from her blood, you. Circle of 13, they gathered it the mountain of the first dream. Not a mountain you climb, but one you remember. When you exhale just right, each mother came bearing a gift of healing. 1, she who wept the rivers. 2, she who braided the winds. 3, she who danced the lightning. 4, she who held fire without being burned. 5, she who whispered names of the unborn. 6, she who marked the stars with sacred ink. 7, she who hid the codes in lullabies. That's where I come in at, deciphering the motherfuckers. 8, she who turned chains into regalia. 9, she who midwife the revolution. Pardon me. 10, she who remembered what silence forgot. 11, master number, she who cradled the lost sons. 12, she who reseeded the forest of souls. And 13, she who returned from the extension and said, I never left. They placed their hands on Amara and Amari's head. You know, them two. I use the characters because this is like a this whole thing started off in this notebook, which is almost done. You see the pen at this notebook almost done with my story for the young ones and the grown ones, the youth of Amara and Amari, which are twins, fraternal twins, a girl and a boy, on the adventures in the magical forest. And now I'm here. And after finding out about, and then what really got me is seeing their stories, seeing them, and there's so many of them, and they so motherfucking beautiful. And to hear how they was treated. And what's crazy is, you know, it was a program because each and every fucking one of them said the same thing. They was called the same name. It wasn't no different. It's like a whole bunch of papers went out in the people's program and said, go to school and say this to them, to all the children. That's how it looked to me. So everybody was given the same memo. Call them dogs. Say do the carpet master drapes. All this dumb shit. Do y'all's? Well, it's like with mammals and pigs and dogs and apes and shit. Because we knew the evolution of the fucking monkey wasn't us. Because how can something be an evolution of and it's still here? Y'all don't ask no questions. But anyway. Amari and Amari's head spoke not to their minds, but to their ancestors inside of them. Then the eldest mother, skin like mahogany, voice like eternity, stated, this is not a story. This is a restoration. You are not children of broken homes. You are children of cosmic intentions. And just like that, the womb that held the pain, the womb that held silence, became the portal of prophecy. I return to the womb, not to sleep, but to rise. I drink from the root and open my eyes. I, early the seed, and I carry my mother's unfinished name. I walk within the 13 beside me in song and whispers to time. You counted me wrong, for I am the one who fell from the sky. To remember, to heal, to rise and not die. In parentheses, dying is changing color. Because when you die, when your soul leave the body changes to another color, in case you didn't know. My man, I'm different. I was reading fucking mortuary science books at 10, so I don't see it like y'all see it. So just get that. I am not just story. I'm not just story. I am the teller. I am not just ember. I am the fire dweller. From the womb, no, you will not. You will go back and start over again. That's what you're finna do. You go back. Thank you. You had no permission to go to another song. The fuck? And that's another thing we gotta teach y'all, my peoples, my gingers, my jiggers. The fuck? At the end of shit. Somebody try to touch your beautiful fucking hair. You say, the fuck? Don't touch my damn hair. Or don't touch, the fuck you doing? You gotta use fuck. See, they don't like cussing because it has an intention, it has an energy attached to it that let a motherfucker know you not fucking playing with their goddamn ass like how I'm talking right now. You know I'm fucking serious about what the fuck coming out my goddamn mouth. You tell them, touch your motherfucking hair. I keep mine wrapped up. I wish a nigga, and that's what I named y'all day too. WWW. That's a new name for November the 20th. Kick a ginger day. Really? Kick a red nigger day. That's what they saying. But it's called WWW now. We wish you would day. We wish you would day. That's what I renamed it. And that's what I dedicated on that video prior to this one that I put out when I came in and heard everything. And then I got off of it and went on there and I said something to everyone that I could find and let them know how beautiful you was. God damn it. And I stayed up 12 hours until I just couldn't stay up no more. And then I got up and for the last 2 days, all I've been doing is sitting at this goddamn desk and writing. Because I don't hold shit in. I get it off. Just like I didn't go run to somebody. No, I went right to her and gave her all that back. That nub, she got all that nub back in something else. She still feel it. She's still feeling that bite. I am the fire dweller from the womb of the mothers. I now declare we have always been here and we are still sacred. Let them be open in all the hearts who heard we speak the light-coded tales of tales. That's why I stopped at. I'm just giving y'all a taste. Dakota. The people of Dakotas are called Lakota, Dakota, and Nakota. We finna bring back all them ancient names. We've been stating them. We've been saying them. We ain't heard them. And they need to be spoken out loud. And we gonna make sure they is. See, me had research and me know we already knew they came from the Celtics because you see how pretty Emma Green go with that beautiful ginger skin. Huh? It go like that for a reason. Yes, it does. And I love green. Now, and you see my hair. You see what color it is. They see it better on Twitch. Because me got a red. We just went and made it dark over here. It's just what it is. And we ain't gonna give you no more of that. That's all we just gave you where we stopped. Let me see what's something over here. Oh, and we coming forward. Yeah, we researching that too. We ain't highlighted the shit out of this. We got some codes for y'all coming too. We ain't highlighted. Yeah, there's some other stuff y'all need to know too. Cause they finna start fucking playing with us. Cause you're not gonna play with me. Play with your mama. You got anything to say about anything? Go say something to mama. And I hope she smacked the fuck at you for coming and having the audacity to ask her any bullshit that I said that she said. The fuck. See? And my characters. Omara, Quartz, Jasper, Sapphire, Topaz, Emerald. It started here. The beginning. Draft of my youthful books. Bliss, harmony, and compassion onto thee. Be the example of what you need to see in a mentorship. Y'all need mentors. We need mentors. Men to men. Those who are broken and want to be healed. Because some of you don't want to be and cannot be. That's what I want to read. Anything on that. Yeah. Power Watan. You gotta learn how to pronounce the words. Womb of forever to the mothers. I read this. No, I don't want to read none of this. I'm not ready for it. And I'm finishing up with that. Let's go to the old trusted, which will be published soon. The poetry books. We're gonna go back in time. I can't remember where we left off before. I should have marked it. We're gonna go to this is 2014. Did you know? I see war. Let's see what this is. War, false flag, notice, in front of their eyes. Truth of the matter is genocide. Has been occurring for generations and spoken of quite commonly, just not pay any attention to. Why is that? We all are targets, no matter your skin tone. We all eat shit and breathe it, and too many for their comfort. We are energy, vibrating on different frequencies. Once we all are awake and aware, we shall become one on one accord. Then we all shall know the entire truth of our existence. May we all be blessed. We don't say be less. Will we all be more and atoned? We are instruments of nature. Play different tones. You know, I like the word blessed now. Is be more. Be more. Be more. Playing different tones for her symphony of life. Music of the G.O.D. God, which is also, or you could be a dog, which is the generator, the operating destroyer, or gold, or and drugs. Tree of life, we all eat from. The universe is waiting. Are you ready? September 1st, 2014. So that was 11 years ago. And I ain't there no more. Yeah, you want more flying without wings. We got a little over an hour. You know, we got to cut it short because I think that's about much as y'all be wanting to go. An hour, you'll watch some shit. But I'm going to break it down. I'm going to make a couple shorts out of it. And a couple shorts out of other things. I did a lot of shorts when I first went on. I posted like 40 videos, 30 videos. I'm over 200 now. In my dreams, all this is Flying Without Wings, October 13th. The 13th of October, 2014. In my dreams, I fly without wings. If they are there, I cannot see. My mind helps me soar above the clouds, below the sea. In visions of rainbows and butterflies, follow me. Wings, they said, I need to soar, but I fly all the time along the ocean floor. Your heart can be my wings. Open the door to your soul, and I will always land in your heart. Love always. Same day. I found my love always, my God King. See, because I know God and King are the same. That's them pharaohs, them lizards that we running from, that they run from. We run from. That want us to worship them. Because anybody know slaves, Slavic is where that word come from. Who is the Slavic? That's where the word slave come from. Yeah, think about that shit. We weren't slaves. We owned all of the shit. They just flipped it. But mama back now, and she burning shit down. Fire and water. The one I dreamed into my existence, my sunshine on rainy days, my moonlight on a cloudy night, my everything when everything is unknown, my drink of water when I'm thirsty for life, my warmth on the coldest night, my shadow lets me know that the right way, sugar and spice, love always. And us brown sugar got our red spice back. Us brown sugar got our red spice back. Let me read this last. Mama, February 6, 2015. Is that whole mama? Yeah, whole mama. Since y'all always call us hoes, because see, a whole mama is the one who takes her garden tool, because a hoe is a garden tool, and sows her seeds. There is no such thing as weeds, because if you did not pluck the dandelions and you took them in the house and seep them and make you some teas, you would get all the inflammation out your bodies and heal thyself, please. Okay. Yes, that's who I be, whole mama, you see. You plant your seeds within me. My soul is very fertile, but seasoned seeds, idea only. Whore, what's that? I don't know. Too busy with my garden, tending to my beautiful flowers. Who are seed planters? Sun, water, and love, obedience, knowledge, and understanding. Yes, whole mama, that's me. I nurture your seeds to life. That's why I was made your wife. Next time you can call me a hoe, make sure she is worthy of that word belong to the chosen few. Who knew? That's that for that. Yeah. See, I have seeds and the soil. Seed-men are nothing but extra DNA for variations. And you know how we know that's the truth? Because nature says so. Because in nature, the male is much smaller, and most of the time, he's made food. So if you're not kind and gentle, I have to create a gentleman. If you're not kind and gentle, you don't get chosen. If you ain't supporting us now, us creative, and bringing these damn prices down, we don't do business with you. Because that's part of my foundation for my creatives. You, and I'm going to kick it off. 3, 6, 9 months. $3,000 a month. The stipend of your donation. So we don't have to worry about rent, gas, light, food. For that amount of time to concentrate on our creations, because our creations help those around us. We give back to society, us selfless ones, us selfless, selfless, because it's service to others. And that's what I'm here for, service to others. We about to bow out of here. We're going to shut you down first. You can come over to YouTube if you'd like to hear more, because we got more to say. I got two, yeah. I get my people over here. You come over here too. They come over there if they want, but I can go live now, but you come over here. We still gonna be with y'all. But like I always say, be kind to each other, and especially be kind to yourself. Good night. Now, Y'all, look at here. Saturn and went into Pisces and would sit there for 2.5 years. Saturn, Satan. This is what the structure, the push. If it's somewhere you're trying to be, this is the perfect time to get there. If not, some shit gonna start happening. Shit gonna just start getting pulled out the way, and you gonna start getting pushed over instead of getting pushed with the instead of flowing. Get in what you want to get in. See flexes on my glasses, so the two. Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot coming for the tribal star, the tribal stars. The quality is fine. Thank you. For the tribal stars, we got a lot. I'm still elated that I walked through my 5-0 portal right into my copperface people being their best, being who they truly are. Love. We are love. My soul is the gold. Everybody ain't got soul. We all spiritual. We all got spirit. We breathing. If you're breathing, you're spiritual. If you practice breath work, you're being spiritual. If you're learning about yourself, who you are, your soul, your body, your mind, the expansion of it, you're being spiritual. Religion is following dogma, damn God, all that shit. And what the ghost spell, the gospel told you to do it how they say do it. The church, the Vatican, the one who had everything from you, all the truth, all the bones. You know, we do rituals. They've been having us doing rituals like Himalayan salt. Y'all saying the Himalayan salt, right? Who must that belong to? Who body was that in? It's evident now. Unless you living under a rock. Unless you dead man's walking. Himalaya. Stop fucking playing with me with the words. Because this is what I do. Himalayan. Himalayan. Him, man, lay. Hit a man, lay. We're going to cut it up and feed it today. We ain't eating that shit no more. We been cut that off. We been went to Celtic salt. And now we got the Celtics back. Them redhead, firehead motherfuckers. One of the grandmas. The 13 grandmas. I'm writing about 13 grandmas. The spirits, the archetypes, and what they represent, and who the fuck came from them, and where the fuck they was. Like I know, I always knew, because I was told young who I be. The one who raised me and I'm named after told me who she was. Now I understand why her hair was so soft. Why it was white. And it was so soft. And when she was young, it was down past her ass to her knees. And she was a tad browner than I. But when I stay in the house, I lighten up. You can't see it. You just look red. But I lightened up. Because we was outside. So growing up, I was 2, 3, 4 shades lighter than I am now. Because I stay in the house now. But when we was young, we was outside. And our hair turned gold. Because this gold right here. It's not white, it's not blonde. It's gold. You don't tell me what color my shit is. My shit is gold, red, green, blue, and blonde. Them colors on my head right at this moment. And it's beautiful. Every time I pull it on, it's too twisted. Oh no, that's one. And then y'all hear that, right? I don't listen to that music, but it's listened to. My friend enjoy as much as I enjoyed the place I was. It was 70s. It was straight 70s. They had the one. It was beautiful. It was 70s. I heard songs. I ain't heard a dance song in so long, cause I don't listen to the three ratchets. I don't listen to them. The N, M, the C, and the M. I don't listen to them three. And one of them I swear, man. But I don't listen to them. They're not talking about nothing positive. They're talking about mistreating a different species that we bring through the portal here. I am a holy portal, and I make bodies in my body and allow the magnetism to attach, which it does at 12 weeks. At the end of the first trimester, going to the second trimester, is 13 weeks. 13 weeks in the second trimester. The soul is attached. The magnetism. The spirit is what makes everything move. The electricity. The glow. So, the movie of Disney tell you every motherfucking thing. You just gotta know what you're looking at. The little ring, the little light around. That's that part. But yeah. We're gonna say goodnight. We'll come forth. We be in the month of June. And I think it'll be the 4th. Is it the 4th? Because that's in the other grandmama. Yes, I'll be back on June 4th. Also celebrating the anniversary of when my paternal grandma, Marlin, my daddy mom, who they both has left and transitioned out, came into this realm. In Monet's came in 1919. She came in 1938, I believe, or 36. Well, it was in the 30s. She came here in the 30s. Oh yeah, I gotta go because I don't want that on my song, on my stuff. So, y'all, thank you. Be kind to each other, especially be kind to yourself and to my spicy heads. That sugar, cinnamon, hot spice, paprika, Kanye, red velvet. I love y'all, motherfucker. I'm so glad. I got somebody to talk to about my freckles now. That's on my feet. I'm the opposite. We got moles in our face. We get the moles on our hands and face and chest, but we got the freckles on our feet and legs. I always knew something was special. Now I understand. Thank y'all. Have a wonderful night. Harmony and bliss unto you.